Okay. So guys, in the last session, I think I have taken a couple of classes I have taken, guys. So I taken two introduction classes I have taken. So in the first class, I said that it is going to be something like what is need of data visualization. I explained all the topics also in the last class. And apart from that, why Power BI is popular, why we prefer to have a Power BI compare with the other data visualization tools. As I said that one is going to be a cost effective, and second thing is going to be it provides some separate dedicated platform like what is going to be Power Query. So it is providing some kind of a dedicated platform like in the Power BI service, and users can access directly from their mobiles. Not only that, guys, I think you have heard about something about concept called as a DAX. I'm not discussing about the DAX now itself, but as part of a data modeling, we can use something called as part of the data modeling, we are going to use some kind of an DAX concept, which is going to be, we are going to use it, guys. So these are all going to be some of the extra functionalities or extra features which we can compare with the other, which is going to be the other reporting tools. So DAX is going to be one kind of an which is going to be a data modeling technique, which we are going to use it in Power BI. In other languages, we have the data modeling, but only up to a limited extent only we can do. But Power BI provides a very powerful, which is going to be technique called as a DAX concept is going to be gets provided. What is that? I'll tell you later. It's nothing but what we call it as a data analysis expressions. So what is the DAX basically, guys? It is nothing but what we call it as a data analysis expression is nothing but what we call it as a DAX concept, what we are talking about. So even this is also one additional functionality or additional feature which is provided by our Power BI, guys. Even this DAX concept also, it is not available in the other reporting tools. It is available only in Power BI as part of a data modeling. So these are going to be some of the things which we discussed in the last session, guys. So today's agenda. So today, what we are going to discuss here is, guys, like what are going to be the content. So like how we are going to learn our course curriculum. So what we are going to learn first of all, like what are the different stages or what are the different steps we are going to learn. So all these things I'm going to discuss it for the today's class. So like what is going to be the roadmap? Simply for our training program, what we are going to learn, how we are going to learn all these things, I'm going to discuss as part of the today's demo session. I'm going to discuss about this, guys. Right? Okay. So coming to this particular data, coming to this concept of Power BI, there are totally 4 stages are there, guys. Okay. So whenever you want to learn this Power BI, even whenever we go for a project life cycle also, even you can talk about the project life cycle. There are totally 4 stages will be there, guys. Okay, so to whenever you want to work in a real application also, in a which is going to be Power BI project life cycle. If you see the Power BI project life cycle, there are going to be project life cycle we'll see. Power BI project life cycle, we are going to use which is going to be 4 different stages are going to be there, guys. Stage 1. In stage 1, what we have to do, guys, yesterday already given some idea, right? So I told you about little bit about Power Query. Okay, I said that it is going to be a platform where we can do some kind of a data transformations and all these things, what we are going to do it in Power Query. DAX is going to be part of your data modeling. Okay, and apart from that, some kind of a lot of, even I didn't discuss about that, there is a lot of, which is going to be some third-party visuals can be supported, guys. That means not only the visuals which are created by Power BI, we are having so many data visualization, so many visuals has been contributed, guys. If you really want to learn all the visuals, guys, approximately there are 600 plus visuals are there, guys. Your Power BI supports almost all 600 plus visuals it will support, guys. Built-in is hardly 45 or something will be there, guys. Built-in is approximately 45 visuals will be there, but 600 plus extra visuals Power BI will support, guys. So like that, if we talk about the features, there are a lot of functionalities are there, guys. One is a cost effective, I said that. A Power Query platform was there. Data modeling is there. And which is going to be something like how to distribute the reports or how to distribute the visuals, guys, with the help of something called as one service. One Power BI service is available, guys. And users can also access the reports directly on their Power BI mobiles. We can directly access on the mobiles. Something like that, we have some various which is going to be features are there. So now I'm talking about the what is going to be the project life cycle. Stage 1. In stage 1, what we have to do, guys, very simple, which is going to be nothing but get your data, and what we have to do is we have to perform some transformation, guys. What we have to do, guys, getting the data, and which is going to be nothing but data transformation, or what we call it as data cleaning, guys. Already yesterday I said that. As I said that, guys, get data. So from where we can get the data, that is nothing but what we call it as data sources. And as I said that now, guys, Power BI almost all supports somewhere around 200 plus, which is going to be the data sources the Power BI supports, guys. In the last class also shown you approximately 200 plus data sources, guys. Not just like a 4 or 5, or not like a 10 or 20, 200 plus different type of data sources. In that there are some files are there are some databases are there are going to be some clouds are there are some so many online which is going to be tools and services are there. So many others are there, which is going to be something called as an Power Platform is there. Okay, and apart from that, something called as an, as I said that yesterday, I told you about Fabric, which is going to be nothing but what is going to be Microsoft Fabric, I told you. So using some different data sources, we can get the data, guys. Plus, apart from that, using Power Query, we can do some kind of a transformations. So first, what we have to do, guys, get your data and do some transformation, guys. That is nothing but what is your stage 1. So in stage 1, first of all, we'll understand what is your business needs or business requirements. Okay, and first of all, we are going to learn something about the Power Query. We are going to learn, guys. Getting the data, and which is going to be transforming the data, is basically first we have to do with the help of the data transformations, and all these things we have to do, guys. So once this data transformation is done, once you have done with these data transformations, immediately we don't go for reporting, guys. Immediately we don't go for reporting, guys. Immediately we don't start with the reporting. Because first of all, we have to do some data modeling. Right now, you cannot understand the data modeling, guys. Actually, I told you. So what is going to be the stage 2, guys? In stage 2, we are going to do some kind of what we are going to call it as a data modeling we have to do, guys. So in data modeling, what we are going to learn, guys, how to define some relationships, how to define the relationship between the tables, doing some kind of a reusable calculations, a kind of an reusable calculations, guys. All these things we are going to do with the help of all the DAX and all these things we are going to do it, guys. So first get your data and transform your data, guys. First get your data and transform your data, guys. And after transforming the data, what we are going to do, guys, we are going to perform something called as which is going to be, basic idea is going to be, we have to create some kind of reusable calculations we have to create, guys. With the help of which is going to be the DAX and all these things, we are going to do this, guys. That is what we are going to study about those particular concept, guys. Then in the stage 3, what we are going to do, guys, the stage 3, we are going to create some kind of a visuals, guys. Create the, which is going to be the visuals. We are going to create the visuals, guys. So here only, as I said that we are going to create a lot of visuals. So we don't learn all the 600 plus visuals, guys, because all visuals are not important for us. So there are going to be approximately 45 built-in is there. That means by default, you can see only 45. Only 45 visuals only we can see by default, guys. But after that, we have to import the remaining. It's not directly, they are not accessible. Just give me a second, sorry. What I'm going to do is, first we have to use only some visualizations. Only somewhere around 45 visualizations only we can see, guys. Can you see that? These are the by default, the visuals what the Power BI has given you, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each row is containing 6, guys. 7, 6, 42 plus 3, guys. Totally 45 are there. Totally, we have a 45 visuals are there. These are going to be all the type of visuals, guys. So this is nothing but a scatter plot, line plot, area charts, pie charts, donut charts, bar charts, column charts. Okay, we have a different cards are there. We are having a table, matrix, slices. We have a different names are there, guys. Q&A, narrative, which is going to be goals, which is going to be paginated reports. We have something called as we have, guys, decomposition trees. This is what we call it as decomposition tree. So key influences are want to be what we call them as. Like that, there are different types of visuals are there. But I can see only 45 visuals on the screen, guys. But if you want to get more, we can see something called as a get more visuals are there. So don't worry, I'll show you all these applications later, guys. So just I want to show you like how the visuals are there. See this? These are going to be nothing but Power BI visuals are there. These are all some third party, guys. So third party means which are provided, which is going to be out of the Microsoft, out of the Power BI. Some of them are provided by Microsoft also, guys. See, this one is provided by Microsoft. This one is also developed by Microsoft. But remaining most of the reports, if we can see, there are not from Microsoft. See there, it is going to be something like which is going to be a different companies has created those particular visuals, guys. See, inside us dot something like a mass filter was there. Radar charts are there, created by Microsoft. Timeline slicer is there, created by Microsoft. Okay, something which is going to be some kind of an created by some Daniel, Marsh, and Patrick. So they created those particular visuals, guys. Like that, we can see a lot of visuals that has been got created. 600 plus visuals are there here, guys. Scroll down. You can see once you continue to scroll down, guys, you can see a lot of visuals. So if you want, you can count them, guys. 600 plus visuals we are having there, guys. Almost all for every update, they will release some new, which is going to be some visuals are going to be gets created, guys. Like that, we are going to do that. Just an example I'm saying, if you want this visual, guys, some visual you require. For example, I require a, which is going to be water cup, something. So select the water cup visual, guys, select it. Very simple. Just if you click on add, automatically it is going to add here, guys. So see there, a visual has been successfully, it has been got imported. Can you see that? There is going to be something like can see. These are all built in, guys. You can see a line. There is going to be one line was there here now. Below that, all the third parties. These are going to be some kind of a third party visuals, what we can create it. So these are all third party visuals, guys. They are not provided by Microsoft, but they are provided by some other companies, what they provided them. Just no need to worry. I'm just showing you, just I'll create a visual and I'll show you guys just so that we can understand some kind of an application is there. Let me use some, nothing is there. Let me use some data set here now. Let me show you the visual. It's nothing but showing something like in a format of a water cup. So it will show you a water cup, guys. Inside the water cup, it will show you water level. It will show you. So data is representing with the help of the level of water. It is going to be some kind of a level of water, what we can see, guys. Just an example. I'm going to say that what is going to be the color and what is going to be nothing but what is going to be the height of that particular color, guys. Just a minute. I'll go for something called as, which is going to be the count, what we can see that. Please select a category, height, and water level also. Category, height, and let me select the, I think it is going to be not the height. Okay, I'll select the, which is going to be color. I will select the water, which is going to be, okay, let me try this. Don't worry. I'll go for this kind of a visuals, what I can select it. I'll select the count. And here also I'm going to select the something called as an count. Something, okay. It is going to be the water level and all these things. It is going to shows you some kind of a data. It is going to be shows you guys. What is that? Later we can customize them. So these are going to be some customization, guys. So it is going to be showing in terms of the water level. So the black color, which is going to be 35. So as the value decreases, the level of the water also decreases, guys. See that? The height of the glass is decreasing and the level of the, which is water in the glass, is also decreasing. So small glass with a small data, small level, we can see one. So what is happening? You can see height of the glass is changing, which is going to be nothing but the water level also, it is going to be changing there, guys. So just an example. Okay, leave it, does not matter. It is going to be water level is going to be represent something like this, guys. So don't worry. This is going to be the height of the, which is going to be the water, no. This one, and we can see that.
Whatever color is there, like we can't able to change the color.
We can change the colors. All these customizations will be there. So it is going to be what is going to be the color, what is a water cup color is there, what is going to be height range, what is going to be the water color is going to be there. So you can see the water color. Whenever the value is low, it is going to be something. Whenever the value is going to be something, we can change it to some kind of colors, what we can see with the data there. Okay, so all these customizations are available. Every customization is available just for a timing. I'm showing that we can also get some kind of an extra visuals we can get in. So what are the visuals and all these things? We can just get the data and we can understand the data. So there are so many third-party visuals are also there, which we can download and we can work with those particular visuals, guys. Okay, so create the visuals. So creating the visuals is not only just creating the visual, just now we have seen, which is going to be some kind of an creating a visual. Okay, so a very important concept is going to be adding some kind of an, which is going to be what we can say, adding some functionalities also, guys. Adding some functionalities, guys. I'll tell you what is going to be these functionalities. See, creating a visual is not just only creating a visual, guys. We want to add some functionality to the visual also. So sometimes you see some reports, no, guys. Whenever we select the option, automatically the visual is going to changes. So the visual is going to be gets changes, guys. Sometimes you see some kind of a visuals. Depending on the option you selected, so the visuals are also going to be changes. In Power BI also, guys, a very, very interesting concept is there, guys. A very highly interesting concept. So we are going to create some kind of an, which is going to be some functionality. If I click there, I want to do this. If I click here, I want to do something like this. Just an example I'm showing. I'm not going to go more into the details. Just give me a second. I closed it, right? We can do a lot of options are there. Very interesting, which is going to be some kind of an customization, some creativity, guys. We can add a lot of creativity to your visual. We can create a lot of creativity, guys. Just an example. Nothing is there. Just an example, guys. Don't worry. I'm going to import some kind of one small shape I'm going to be importing, guys. It's a shape. Just it is what we are going to call it as a shape. Just this is what we call it as something like an pill, right? It is going to be, the shape is going to be pill, guys. So we can define some kind of an action to this pill. So what is going to be the shape? It is going to be pill shape. So I'm going to define some kind of an action. What is the action here is, for example, I want to go to some web URL. I want to go there. Yes, what I'm doing here is, guys, I'm going to some kind of an web URL. Nothing is there. For example, I want to open my ChatGPT. See that, just an example. I have a doubt. Then I want to immediately open the ChatGPT, guys. So I'm going to give the, what is going to be the URL there. I just given a URL here, guys. And I'll also give it text also. So I'm going to give some kind of a text here now. So I say, which is going to be nothing but, if you have any doubt, go to which is going to be ChatGPT. So I'm directly giving the, which is going to be an option to the, which is going to be the user. So directly from here, you can directly go to the ChatGPT. So let me close all these windows, guys. I just closed all my browsers. All my browsers I closed in, guys. No browser was open. Now what I'm going to do here, guys, simply if I click here now, if I'm clicking here now, so if I simply click here now, it is going to open the ChatGPT directly. Like this, it is going to be, we can open it, guys. Once again, I'm clicking there. Once if I click there, automatically it will open something like an, which is going to be the ChatGPT will open, guys. See, 2 times I have clicked, guys. That's why it is opening the ChatGPT for 2 times. Again, which is going to be click there, guys. It is opening there. Not only that, you can do a lot of things. Easy to understand. I'm showing you that example, guys. That means it is navigating to some other external links we can go for, or you can go to some other reports. We have a lot of options are there, guys. So all this complete customization and all these things we are going to do with the help of the create a visual, add some functionalities, add some creativity also, guys. We can add some lot of creativity, customization, create a visual and customize the visual also, guys. We'll do a lot of customization, guys. We'll give a background images. We are going to give some background colors. Not only that, some actions and functionalities we are going to do, guys. Okay, so create the visual, guys, and save your visuals. Next, which is going to be stage 4. As I said that, no, guys, there are going to be total 4 stages are there. Simple, over. Get your data, transform your data, guys. After transforming the data, do the data modeling. And after that, we have to create the visuals. And after that, we have to publish or deploy the visuals, guys. I'll come back to that. But anyhow, in real time, when you go to the real time, guys, this is a process, guys. In real time, this is going to be process, guys. Okay. But when you go for, that means whenever we are working in our training program, actually, if you want to understand the data modeling, First of all, we should know what is your visuals first of all. Without knowing what is visuals, we cannot do the data modeling. In real time, you are aware about that. In real time, you are already aware about what visuals you are creating according to the data modeling. But here in our training program, we don't do that. That's why these two stages will interchange in our training program, guys. So internally, what will happen during our training program? First, we don't do the data modeling. First, we'll create the visuals, then do the data modeling because you have an idea about how to create the visuals. But in real time, first data modeling and then create the visual, guys. And finally, the stage 4 is nothing but what we call it as deploy, and which is going to be publish your reports. So whatever the reports you design, whatever the reports you customized, or whatever the functionalities we have been defined, all these things we have to give it to the end users with the help of something called as a deployment or publish the reports, guys. So this is nothing but publishing the reports, and I said that where to publish them, it is going to be done with the help of, which is going to be something called as a Power BI service. So there is going to be something called as an Power BI service. I'll tell you how to access the Power BI service. With the help of the Power BI service, we have to deploy them, and from there the users will access the reports directly from the Power BI service, guys. So totally your Power BI project lifecycle totally contains these 4 stages, guys. Stage 1 is getting the data and transforming the data. Stage 2 is nothing but we are doing some data modeling like creating of relationships, creating of reusable calculations, all these things. Then stage 3, we are going to create the visuals and save the visuals. And stage 4, where we are going to deploy and publish the reports to the Power BI service, guys. From there, where the users can access their visuals, guys. So that is what practically we can understand about this particular so-called as what we can call about the data visual, this particular Power BI project lifecycle, guys. Okay, so I'll show you practically also. We are going to see practically all that implementation and all these things we are going to discuss in the later classes. We'll work on that. In later applications, we do it, guys. Okay, fine. Now, just I want to tell you how, that means the same example, how I'm going to do it. Let me show you some example here, guys. Normally, we all of you know that. So generally in real time, what is going to happen, guys? We all of you have an idea. In real time, there are multiple developers will be there, guys. In real time, there are going to be multiple, which is going to be developers are going to be there, guys. So all the developers uses something called as a Power BI desktop software. So where all these particular data modeling, creating of visuals, where all this will happen, guys, there is a tool called as an Power BI desktop. See, guys, there are going to be, let us say that in a company, there are multiple Power BI developers will be there. Let us say that he is a developer 1. Let us say he is a developer 2 and just he is a developer 3. Let us say 3 developers are there, guys. So all these developers, what they will do, guys, they will use is, which is going to be the Power BI desktop. That is PBI desktop, I'll say that. Just now I opened now, guys, it's a PBI desktop. Developer 2 also, he is going to use as Power BI desktop. Okay, and developer 3 also is going to use as a Power BI desktop. So using Power BI desktop, what they will do is, they will create the visuals, guys. They will do the data modeling. They will do the data modeling, importing, everything is going to be done here now. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 is done in the Power BI desktop, guys. The stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, they're all 3 are going to be done in the Power BI desktop software. So once the developers develop them, how they will share these files, guys? They don't directly give the files. What they will do is, these developers, they will directly publish the reports into this particular Power BI service. This is nothing but a Power BI service, guys. See the difference, guys. It is going to be Power BI service. So developers are going to design the reports. They will customize the reports. They will do the data modeling, getting the data, transforming the data. All these are done in the Power BI desktop software. After doing the development, what they will do, guys, they will publish. This is what we call it as publishing, guys. The Power BI developer, they will publish their reports to this particular Power BI service. They will publish them, guys. Once they publish, all the reports will come here, guys, into the Power BI service. Now from there, how the users will access them, guys? The users can directly access them with the help of the Power BI mobile. So Power BI mobile is a software where the users can install on your mobiles. Even you can also, guys, open your mobiles if you want now. open your mobiles, go to your App Store or Google Store, Play Store, whatever it may be, and search for the which is going to be the Power BI mobile, or just you say Power BI. Just you say that, go to your App Store or whatever the Google Play Store, whatever it may be, depending on your operating system you are using. So go there and search for which is going to be Power BI, guys. Just search for the Power BI. You can find one Power BI software in your mobile, guys, Microsoft Power BI. So do them download. If you want, you can just download it, guys. Just download it and install it, guys. But only thing is, if I try to open the Microsoft Power BI, it won't open in your mobiles. We require some accounts. Later, I'll tell you guys how to open the accounts and all these things. I'll tell you later. But for the timing, if we try to open, we can't access it, guys. So users can directly access the reports directly from this particular Power BI service, guys. They can access the reports. So this is how which is going to be, we generally do our application, guys. This is the way, guys. So first, what the Power BI developers will do is, using the Power BI desktop, they will get the data, they will transform the data, do the data modeling, and which is going to, they create the visuals, guys. And once they created the visuals, what they will do, guys, they will going to publish all these visuals to the Power BI service. They'll publish all the visuals to which is going to be the Power BI service, guys. So after publishing it to the which is going to be the Power BI service, the users can directly, what they can do, guys, they can access the reports directly from the Power BI service. How to access that? I'll show it in the later classes. I'm going to show you guys. Later, I'm going to show you guys. Right now, I'm not discussing about them. Later, I'm going to work with those particular applications in the later classes, guys. Okay. So that is all about how we have to work with them. So remaining is going to be the very easy process and easy steps only we can work with them. So we'll use as Power BI service, guys. This is going to be directly web URL. No need to do any download. No installations are required. No installations of Power BI service, guys. Okay. And apart from that, these one also, guys, Power BI mobile, you have to download and install in your mobile. Only this is the software which we have to install, guys. The software name is nothing but it's a Power BI desktop. We have to download and we have to install this software, guys. Remaining softwares, we need not to install it. Power BI mobile, you have to download, install in your mobile. Power BI service, we don't install them, guys. It is a cloud-based service. So directly you can open your URL and you can access them, guys. I told you also, it is nothing but app.powerbi.com. You have to access like this, guys. It is what we call it as Power BI service, app. Which is going to be powerbi.com, guys. Okay, so this is the one, guys, which is nothing but what we call it as a Power BI service. Here only I'm going to deploy all my reports and all these things. I'm going to deploy them, guys. Just an example I'm showing you. Some few dashboards and all these things, whatever we created. These are going to be some kind of an dashboards, guys. These are going to be some kind of an which is going to be dashboards and all these things. What we have been got created. Some visuals what we created there, guys. See there, guys, for example, you see airline analysis. If I click there, it is directly going to the airline analysis page. It is going to be passengers analysis. Cars analysis is there, which is going to be laptop analysis. Laptop sales analysis is there. What is going to be the laptop sales analysis in a different way? We can see the data there. So that is the way how we have to work with them, guys. So this is like whatever the actions and all these things, what we can define them, guys. Don't worry. I'll tell you about those particular application, guys. I'll tell you later, guys. Don't worry about all these things. So see there, it is going to be something like new batches, gold price. The same example. If I click on the gold price, it will navigate to some web page where it will show you all the gold price. Today, what is the gold price, how the gold price was changing. All these things we can see. I think it was decreased by somewhere around 71 rupees. It was decreased. This is new batches of DURGASOFT. From DURGASOFT, whatever the new batches are there, all that particular batches, all these things, what we can see with the data there. Right, guys? So that is the way how we can access those particular reports and all these things. We can access from here, guys. Right? So that's it, guys. That is going to be the one which we can see. And these are going to be nothing but what we have to understand about those particular implementation. We can see from here, guys. Right? So that's it, guys. That is going to be just an idea. Just I'm going to give an idea about how we are going to be gets working. This is going to be the one what we have to work with this. Okay. So apart from that, nothing is going to be there, guys. You can see which is going to be the one what we have to understand about that. Later, I'll tell you all the applications and all these things I'm going to tell you later. Okay, so these are the topics we are going to learn, guys. But if you want to get an individual topic, guys, I have one small, which is going to be an Excel sheet was there. Let me show you the Excel sheet. Just give me a second. Right. So this is going to be the Excel sheet, guys. So I can just show you the what are the topics we are going to cover. So a small Excel sheet is there to get an idea about what are the topics we are going to cover. So these are the topics, guys. So these are the topics, guys, which we can see this one. So as I already said then, guys, introduction to Power BI, what is need of data visualizations, just a little bit, guys. We have started here now, Power BI tools, installation of Power BI desktop, installation of Power BI environment. So we'll start the application from here, guys. Importing of data sources, understanding different types of data sources. We'll see all these application, guys. As I said there now, guys, first we are going to learn about something about a Power Query. Up to here, it is going to be completely the Power Query transformations, guys. And after that, we'll do some kind of a data visualizations, guys. So what are the different visuals supported by Power BI, bar charts, column charts, all these things we are going to work with them, guys. Okay, and we are going to use a lot of which is going to be some other visuals we are going to work and a case study on visualizations. And after that, we are going to start with the DAX concept, guys. So we are going to cover about all the DAX concepts also. So case studies on DAX and all these things we do. And finally, we are going to discuss about what is Power BI service, how to go for publishing of reports, schedule and refreshing of the semantic models, creating of dashboards and app, working with buttons and actions in Power BI, and what are the various prompts in Power BI. We are going to work with them, guys. And apart from that, here we have the SQL server also. Yesterday also somebody has raised a question like what topics we are going to cover up them. So these are the topics, guys. So these are all going to be SQL Server. We are going to work data types, creating of tables, selecting the data, where clauses, group by clauses, having clauses, joins, subqueries, DML and DDL operations are there, constraints and implementation, and transaction control language, guys. These are main topics what we generally require, guys. I didn't written any subtopics of that, but these are going to be the main topics which we discuss in SQL Server, guys. Okay. So this is about the what is going to be the course content which we are going to discuss, guys. I'll share this file to you. If you have any small, if that means if you have any questions, guys, you can just go through that and you can add up if you feel that, sir, we require some additional topics like this, or these are the concepts which we want to concentrate more. So if you have any questions, guys, we can discuss about that. Okay. So I'll share the file, guys. Just give me a second. I will share the file. Where is the file was there? Just give me a second. Okay. So the Excel sheet I'm sharing with you guys. So you can just go through them and you can get some understanding about like what topics and what content we are going to learn as part of your training program. So the table of the TOC, generally we call it as, guys, this is going to be the TOC on the Power BI and which is going to be the SQL Server applications, guys. Okay. So I shared the file, guys. If we have any further clarifications, we can discuss it in the coming classes. We'll have a discussion. So that's it, guys. That is the further today's the demo session. Just for today, we can stop it here. So tomorrow will be the last demo class, guys. So tomorrow we'll do some installations and all these things in the tomorrow's class. And with the tomorrow's class, guys, we can end up the demo sessions. And from the day after tomorrow, we'll start up with our main, what is going to be the main course curriculum. We'll start it from the day after tomorrow, guys. Okay. So that's it for the today's class, guys. Just for today, we can stop it here and we'll continue in the tomorrow's class, guys. Right? Anyone, guys, we have any questions from your side? I can just clarify all your questions, guys. Anyone, if you have any questions from your side, guys?
Sir,
Yes,
in
please.
further, we will be getting to know that how to cope up the SQL Server with Power BI, right?
Yes, yes. Yes, absolutely. We are going to learn. That is mandatory. So we have to learn about some files, SQL Server, okay, even some kind of a clouds, how to use the cloud services also, we are going to learn about that. I'll tell you about like what type of sources we are going to connect and all these things. I will discuss it in the main classes before starting with getting the data.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, please have a word with that thing.
Yes, please. Actually, your voice is not that much clear. It's hearing like you are very far away from your mic.
Is it audible?
You are audible, but your voice is coming mainly your audio is not coming properly. It looks like you are very far away from the mic. So when your mic very far away from the mic, so we can't hear you properly.
I was feeling that the have a word with that thing and for that.
No, sorry. I can't hear you properly. Otherwise, you can type it in the chat window. If you have any questions, problem with your audio, please type it in the chat window. Okay, I'll do one thing, guys. Maybe if you have any further questions or any further clarifications, you do one thing. So text me on my WhatsApp number, guys. I'm sharing my WhatsApp number here. So it is 8008077717 is my contact number. So feel free to reach me on my WhatsApp number. Not only if you join the course, even in the future, whether you join the course, whether you didn't join the course does not matter. In future, if you have any suggestions or any help from my side, so feel free to reach me on my WhatsApp number, guys, please. Okay. So I shared my number. So if you have any further doubts, guys, so just you can reach me on my WhatsApp number, please. Okay.
Vamsi, is it possible to call on this number? Like I wanted to discuss with you.
Yeah, you can call it. Just first text me on my WhatsApp number. In the case if you want to talk, I'll tell you that time at which time you can call it. So that first text me. In the case if it is possible, we can have a call over the phone later.
After this session, like can I call you once?
Yeah, you can call it. You can call now. Yeah,
once
please.
this session is completed, I'll call you. Okay.
Yes,
thank you, Vamsi.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, sure. Just for today, we'll stop it here, guys, and we'll continue in the tomorrow session, guys. Thanks all of you for today.
Thank you all.